followers, my community, and all of social media in apology. A few days ago, I reposted an old video of me in the gym wearing a Hulk Hogan Halloween costume on the day that he passed. Last night in my live stream, a lot of people expressed how upset and frustrated they were with me that I had posted that. Instead of listening and understanding like I should have, I became defensive and said that I was posting to celebrate the wrestling icon, the person that so many of us looked up to as kids that we grew up with, that made us tear our shirts and take our vitamins and say our prayers. I didn't know to the extent of all the horrible things that he had done. Since last night, I have done a lot of research, talked to a few people, and learned all of the horrible, horrible things that that man has done, which is way more than just making a mistake and being human. So because of that, I have taken the videos down, and I apologize to anybody that I offended. I am sorry. Also, during last night's live stream, I used the word colored instead of saying person of color, which is a very outdated, very offensive term. A few moments later, somebody educated me and told me that it wasn't okay to use that, which I immediately apologized to everyone and said I would never do that again. So once again, to anybody that I offended, I am sorry. You know, my whole page, my whole brand is based on holding people accountable and doing better. I would be a hypocrite if I didn't hold myself to the same standards. I am human. I am still growing. I am still learning. And I promise all of you, I will do better. I have nothing but love and kindness in my heart. I will continue to try to make the world a better place. And once again, to everybody, I apologize.
All right, so okay, so based off, okay, so I'm gonna give two perspectives here. I'm gonna give two perspectives. On the business side of things, because you've already created this brand, you've already created this persona of you holding people accountable. That's your brand, that's your MO, that's your thing. So it's only right that you hold yourself accountable only in regards to you saying color and not, color people, whatever the case may be, right? Because even then, and this is not my personal opinion in regards to you saying it or not saying it. All right, so I'm trying to understand it from an objective standpoint. I understand that part because you want to be held accountable. You hold everybody else accountable. It's on the right to hold yourself accountable. Got it? Understand it. However, you are human. You gonna say some shit. You gonna say some shit that may be wrong. You may get some misinformation, but yeah, you got to be able to stand on it. You're like, hey, look, I said this shit wrong. I appreciate y'all for holding me accountable on that. But at the end of the day, I'm not giving an apology to shit. If I blatantly tell you, if I blatantly say some shit and I mean to be disrespectful, possibly I might give you an apology. But if I say some shit and I just stand on it and just because of what I believe and how I feel about a certain situation, I'm not finna apologize to y'all. I'm not apologizing to nobody. I said what I said, and I stand 10 toes on it. You may be able to come back and educate me on it, but I'm like, oh, okay, I understand it. But guess what? I still say what the fuck I said. I'm not apologizing to you. I'm not finna make no video. I'm not finna come back. Yeah, you know what, man? I should have thought about those things that I said, that I did. No, I'm standing in it. Because I said it at that time. That's how I felt. And then if I still feel the same way, I'm saying, well, I still feel the same way. So why the fuck do I need to apologize for? Who do I need to apologize to? It ain't my fault that you got offended. And so him standing on the fact of what Hogan is to him in regards to wrestling, and as a wrestling icon, no matter how you feel about him, he is a wrestling icon. Black people, orange people, yellow people, everybody was in that bitch trying to rip up out the motherfucking shirt, doing this shit right here. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Doing that whole little shit right here. Like, bro, come on. Everybody was doing that shit. But all of a sudden, Hulk Hogan come out and say some little racist shit. Then all of a sudden, y'all think all of that shit go out the window as far as him being an icon, and when it comes to wrestling. Nah, fam, let that man stand. I personally don't believe that Joey Swoll is racist. I personally don't believe that. But because white people have to walk on fucking eggshells around black people all the time, because black people always want to get offended by something. Now you got a whole bunch of leftists and Democrats. They want to get offended about a whole bunch of shit. Everything has to be offensive. Last time I checked, it's supposed to be freedom of speech. I'm supposed to be able to say and do whatever the fuck I want to. I would rather you tell me that you're racist. I would rather you tell me, say, hey, Courtney, I don't like black people. I don't want to hang around you. I don't want to talk to you. I just don't want to rock with you at all. I would say, okay. I would 100% say, you know what? Okay, now I know where you stand. So I know how to move accordingly. I know how to not be in the vicinity of you. I know how to get the fuck far away from you. Stop letting these motherfuckers walk on eggshells. That's why I'm glad Trump is back in the office. So, and all of these people, and now we getting back to the American ways where people can actually have the freedom of speech. I can say what the fuck I want to say and stand on it, whether you like it or not. I'm not apologizing for shit. I'm not apologizing. And that's one of the things about this brand and my brand, the Earn Not Giving brand. Listen, bro, you ain't, bro, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. You're not finna come on here try to censor me and oh well, you know, you can't say that. Why the fuck can I say it? Why can't I say what I want to say? Why do I have to walk on eggshells around everybody else so they won't get offended? You don't have to agree with anything that I say. You don't. You don't have to agree with anything that I say. But just as I don't have to agree with everything you say, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna try to censor you. I'm not gonna try to tell you to stop talking. I'm not gonna block you or try to get in the way of you making your money, the way however you make it, even though I do disagree with you. I mean, I may 1000% disagree with everything that you may have said, but I'm not gonna be the one that's gonna try to censor you. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's what they believe. I 100% disagree, but I mean, hey, do what you do. Do what you do. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with the way you live your life, but hey, do what you do. Not gonna try to say like, no, fuck that. No, she can't be talking that shit. No, it's freedom of speech. That's one of the biggest things about America, freedom of speech. So I don't think he should have posted this. I honestly don't. I do not think that Joey Swoll should have made this video. He should delete this. Just like he said he deleted all those other videos, he needed to delete this one 1000%. But I mean, it's kind of too late. It's out here now. It's out here now. So I mean, it is what it is. But he shouldn't have made this video. He should not have came on and apologized. He should have just stood it. He should have leaned in and said, "Hey, I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? If you feel offended by it, it's on you. Ain't got shit to do with me." So make sure you like, comment, subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure y'all hit that bell notification, dog.